Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry Gambell with SimplerTrading.com, and in tonight's free video, I wanted to bring you a couple different picks here. We're looking at EA, which, depending on what the market does, I suppose this could be the low for EA, but the way that I am trading it is looking at it from more of a resistance point of view and thinking that eventually the squeeze gets ready to fire to the downside. So over the course of the next couple of days, if you can see EA rally, I've got 95.20 and then maybe 98.27 as the upper part of the zone that I would generally want to be selling. So at least as of now, I think I like that one to the short side, and if the market rallies over the next couple of days, it may give you an opportunity to come in and play that as a slight contrarian. A couple other spots in Roku, when I did the last free video in this, which you'll see on your YouTube series or whatever you may be viewing this, but I discussed the idea of trying to fade Roku from 100. Well, then it wakes up, that was in Friday afternoon's video. And the idea really works best if you get any type of a gap up. Okay, instead it gets this, kind of random downgrade, and you can't really put the trade on. Okay, at that point in time, I think that was the accurate way of looking at it. Now that it has digested the pullback, I think it's getting ready for the next run higher. Overall, it holds some aggressive moving averages relatively well, and then if you drop down into this 130-minute squeeze, not that I have any idea what the future holds, but I can see that that squeeze gave us a pretty nice move. If we look to this signal, that was a nice drive from about 82 into 95, depending on exactly where you managed. And then we have the same signal setting up again. So I wanted to fade it back in here in that moment. Now that it's digested that move, I think that we've got a fresh squeeze that could carry us up into 100. And then one last one that I've covered with some of you in the free videos, if you keep up with these, is Freshpet. I've covered this for several months now, and if you enjoy being a stockholder, most of what I try to do is focused on options, but every now and then you'll find a product that just doesn't have good options. So, accumulating the shares over time can work great, especially when you have such a good trend. So Freshpet had an excellent day today on better than average volume. If you want to try to repeat the process, just think about how it unfolded back here. The squeeze takes a long time of forming, does eventually give you that nice run higher, but if you want to pursue it through shares, don't do it all right here. Pick up 100 here, and 100 here, and 100 here, or whatever's appropriate for you, and then ideally when this move comes through, then you've got your full-size position. So, don't buy it all here, but think about it if it chops around in this zone and look for this signal to repeat what it's done in the past. So, I hope that's helpful, gives you some names and a couple ways of thinking about playing them, and we'll cover all that again in the next free video.